everybody? Dave Brown here at ringside, ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling. Got a great crowd on hand today. They're excited. I'm excited about the action we got. First, let me tell you about a couple of standby matches. Maybe that'll give you a little bit of a hint about what we have coming up here today. We are going to have the USWA Tag Team Champions here, Flash Flanagan and Stephen Dunn, to go against Mike Samples and Tony Falk. Again, that's a standby match. Another one, Brickhouse Brown against Sir Mo from Men on a Mission. Why standby matches? Well, because we have two championship matches. We got plenty of time in case those run long. So we're going to have, first of all, you're going to have a USWA title at stake. Brian Christopher is going to be in here. Wolfie D from the Nation of Domination will be going against Brian Christopher with the USWA title at stake today. And to get things underway, our opening match of the day is going to be the unified world title match. In this one, guys who arenas all over have had these great matches for years and years. Jerry the King Lawler is going to be going against the superstar Bill Dundee. The unified title at stake right here in our ring. And special stipulation, that will be a no disqualification match. Going to be a wild one. Now, we're going to get it underway quickly. We have a lot of other things going on, too. I do want to address the situation of this empty chair and microphone right here beside me here today. We had a situation last week with Corey and with Randy X. Matter of fact, before I talk too much about it, let's go back and review in case you missed us last week. Here's what happened a week ago.
Come on!
They're all going after
Come on, Randy. This is ridiculous. Come on, Randy.
Everything is disarray here. Yeah, Corey. Thanks, Corey. Oh, look out. Go to a break. You saw it right there. Randy comes after Corey and hits him over the top of the head with that briefcase. Corey was just over trying to help restore order, and that's all it was. It's a situation we will not tolerate. We have never tolerated around here. I mentioned last week on the television show that I was going to call to try to get in touch with Eddie Marlin. I couldn't do it during the show, but I do have information from Randy, from Eddie Marlin this week that he would fire Randy Hales, and that Randy is gone. Now, Corey and I disagree on this. I do not agree with it, and I want to talk to him a little bit later on, but Corey says he didn't want that to happen. Last week he mentioned he wanted to take care of the situation, so he has issued a challenge. He called Eddie Marlin, and he issued a challenge, and we're gonna get his comments about it a little bit later on. Corey has asked not to be a part of the commentary of the show today, and I respect his wishes on that. And what are you doing out? Randy X out here. What are you doing?
Dave, I came out to save the day. I know you don't like doing the show by yourself. Corey Macklin came to his senses. He's not here today. I'll be glad to do the show. We have a world title match today.
You are not doing the show. We are going to take a break, and I want security to come out here and take him out. You've got an interview later, and there's nothing I can do about it. You're not going to co-host the show. Go to break, get security, get him out of here.
I'm going to do the show with you, Dave. Yes, I am. I'm going to do the show with you. I'm going to do the show with you.
Folks, you're looking at the new world champion. That's right, Bill Superstar Dundee, because I'm fixing to beat you, Jerry the King Lawler, because with a no disqualification match, brother, that's right up Bill Dundee's street. I'm taking that belt, boy.
Well, these two guys have been going at each other for a long, long time. The unified heavyweight title is on the line. Here's the champion right here. He's on his way to the ring, and I see him headed this way with maybe a comment himself.
Yeah, I just want to say this, Dundee. You know, this started not last week, not last year, but a long time ago, and maybe finally we can end it right here today, because like you said, it seems like every time you get a shot at this title, something happens. Somebody gets disqualified. Well, that's not going to happen today. You've run your mouth. Now let's see if you can, you've talked the talk. We'll see if you can walk the walk today, because there's no disqualification, okay? That's all I got.
Okay, King, the unified title is on the line here today. Dundee trying to take the title from the champion, Jerry the King Lawler. No disqualification, special time limit for television, agreed to by all parties. As Lawler climbs into the ring, he hands the crown out, and the unified title will be handed out to security, and then We'll bring the belt over. There it is. That unified heavyweight title, and the belt will be brought over to the desk here for safekeeping. Referee downtown Bruno calls for the bell, and we're underway. Title match, the opening match here today on the USWA. Oh, Lawler takes a right fist to the side of the face. Dundee wasted no time going after the King. King hanging back in the corner. You may remember the King generally starts slow in a match. That certainly appears to be the case here today. Dundee trying to force the action. He gets forced into a corner instead, and Lawler comes in with the right hand, and now the boot. And Dundee may be thinking better of what he did earlier to the King. Dundee back on his feet, hanging back in the corner. Lawler is backed away, moving closer to his corner.
No rules.
Dundee was asking the referee as he was coming out of the corner, hey, how about disqualifying him for that? And the referee reminded him this is a no disqualification match. No DQ. Lawler being choked by Bill Dundee. Well, again, there's no disqualification.
No DQ, we can choke you out now.
Bill Dundee, a man who came here from Australia. Came as part of the tag team. Became a great single wrestler.
Can't break the hole now.
And in many ways, I think has been obsessed with beating Jerry Lawler and becoming world champion. He and Lawler both had some victories in matches in the past. Dundee, doubled up right fist, nails Lawler. Near the center of the ring. Dundee again with a right fist. And it seems like when the referee told him no DQ, hey, no DQ, Lawler takes him up for a pile driver and drops Dundee right in the center of the ring. Oh, goodness, this one could get ugly with no disqualification being the stipulation. And the unified title on the line. Count of 1, 2, foot is on the ropes. The referee sees it and stops it at the 2 count. The match will continue. Oh, Lawler goes with a right fist. Dundee moves out of the way. Lawler hit nothing but the mat with that right hand. Lawler back in the corner, goes after him again with a right fist. Dundee staggers out of the corner, down on his hands and knees. Now back up on his feet. Lawler pushes him back to the corner. Gonna whip him across the ring, but Dundee reverses, and it's Lawler that bounces into the turnbuckles. Dundee throws him through the ropes. Lawler hits hard as he hits the floor down here. Dundee out of the ring. Into the ring post goes the King.
I gotta get back in the ring, I can't count it, man.
The referee telling him to get back in the ring. He can count the wrestlers out. 10 count to get back in the ring. There's a count of 2 on Lawler.
Now, Bill, you gotta stay back or I can't count him now. 1.
Bill Dundee going after Lawler. He's got the boot to the top of the head.
Back inside the ring now. Come on, back up. 1.
Out of 3. Lawler now with 1 foot up on the ring apron. Dundee comes over. Lawler grabs him, pulls his feet out from under him. Oh, don't try to post him, it looks like. The crowd says, go ahead. Dundee made a couple of mistakes there. For one thing, he should have just stayed back and let the referee continue to toll the 10 count on Lawler, who was having some difficulty getting back in the ring. He's back in there now, and he's got his hand wrapped around Dundee's throat, choking him. Dundee gets underneath the rope. Referee checking with Dundee to see if he wants to submit. Give the match up. Dundee said no. Given the history of these guys, I don't think you're going to get a submission out of either one of them. Couple of rugged competitors here. Oh, Dundee's head slammed into the tabletop. Counts at 2 by the referee. Lawler with Dundee. There's a video game over there, part of a giveaway on something that Lawler runs Dundee into. Now Lawler's back in the ring, and the referee starts the count on Dundee. Counts at 2. Dundee is at ringside and is into the ring, stopping the count. Oh, Lawler came in too quick. Dundee with a well-placed boot or a misplaced boot, depending on your point of view. Lawler covered. Count is 1, 2. He's away. Only a 2 count. He was away from the ropes. No way to get an arm or a foot over the ropes to stop the count, but he was able to break it at the count of 2. Dundee spins around on the leg, sits down on it. Now the referee's asking Lawler about giving it up. But again, no, it's hanging in there. Count of 2. The shoulders were down. Dundee not in a very good pin position. Oh, and Lawler comes back with a couple of fingers. Caught him in the eye. Dundee comes back at full speed. Lawler and Dundee. That's the way it's been with these guys. All out. All out. Anything goes, and especially with disqualification, not a consideration in this one. No disqualification match. Belt on the line. Lawler moves to the midsection. Oh, look out. The strap comes down. It could be trouble for Dundee. It usually is. Lawler goes after his opponent. Dundee feeling the right fist again. Hitting the mat. Lawler picks him up by the hair. Jamie Dundee and Wolfie D out here. But remember, there's no disqualification. Oh, Wolfie comes down with a hubcap after Lawler. He hit Dundee by mistake. There's a cover. Count is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 the count. And Lawler is still the unified world champion. The Nation of Domination out here with the hubcap, but Dundee the victim of the hubcap by mistake. Lawler immediately sees the opportunity, goes for and gets the pin. And that is it, as Lawler is still the unified world champion. We'll be back with more USWA action in a moment. Hey, we've got a USWA heavyweight title match coming up right here. Already the unified world title has been at risk here today. Retained by the champion, the king, Jerry Lawler, in a victory over superstar Bill Dundee. Here's Jamie Dundee out with Randy, the nation, well, a whole nation of domination. All out here.
You can go ahead and sit down. I don't need your help.
You've got a match coming up. I'd like you to head for the ring.
It all started last week. The Nation of Domination started dominating the USWA. So I tell you what I'm going to do today is make a little belt collection for the Nation of Domination. We're going to start collecting all these belts around here, and the first one is going to be right here today when I beat Brian Christopher for the USWA heavyweight title, and that's a promise.
Yeah, all right. Well, head to the ring. The USWA heavyweight title is at stake as Wolfie D will be challenging for it. Current holder of that belt. Not going to give it up easily, let me tell you. Brian Christopher, the USWA heavyweight champion. He should be there. He comes right here. Headed into the arena. He's got a bunch of them, let me tell you. Brian Christopher up on the ring apron. Referee downtown Bruno waiting there. And now warm-up jackets and Nation of Domination caps and gold chains are handed out. I'd like to get rid of that hubcap, but I'm afraid that'll stay there at ringside. Meanwhile, Randy X is out here, and what is it? Queen Moesha, is that it? Yeah, and we're just about to get this one started. We're waiting for a signal from the referee. We'll sound the bell. Here we go, and as action gets underway, Brian Christopher had a few words.
Well, come on and try to get it. I've been waiting to get my hands on you for a long time now, and today's the day. So come on, punk, because I'm going to hurt you and hurt you bad.
Getting his chance right now. Brian Christopher defending the USWA heavyweight title against Wolfie Day. Go, Brian, go, the crowd is saying. Come on, Brian. Randy X is upset about it. He wants us to make the crowd be quiet. Nope, the crowd can say anything they want to. They can cheer for Brian all day here. And they probably will. Wolfie D shoves Brian back. Brian says, oh, you want to do that? I'll do it too. Uh-oh, we're into a shoving match. Whoa. Open hand, that's legal. Brian Christopher grabs him in a headlock. Off the rope. Brian with his shoulder puts Wolfie down. Wolfie lets him go by this time. Sets. But Brian Christopher catches. Oh, didn't work out to Wolfie D the way he had hoped. Brian snaps him into the turnbuckle. Brian Christopher showing why he's the USWA champion here. Going against the very tough Wolfie D from the Nation of Domination. Now Randy X and Queen Moesha, who you know as Miss Texas, of course, until last week. Somewhat of a surprising induction into the Nation of Domination. Well, these guys, since they joined up with that, have really caused some problems for a lot of people. Crowd's at 8, the referee's at 4. I don't know. Would seem a bit of a slow count, but anyway. Referee may have stopped and restarted the count. I didn't see the whole thing there. Sometimes if a wrestler makes an effort to get back in the ring, the referee will start the count over, or other things can happen that'll cause a restart on the count. At any rate, they're both back in there right now. Wolfie D, Brian Christopher, back in the corner.
Get him out of my head. 1, 2. Okay, clean break.
Clean break in the corner. That was not a clean break. He broke it and then came right in with a double right fist. Wolfie D out of the corner. Swings, misses. Knee drop by Brian Christopher. He's in behind him in the corner. Oh, look out. Wolfie D's got him up on his shoulder. He's trying to reverse it on him. Christopher shoves him into the turnbuckle. Now grabs it and takes him down to the mat. Wolfie D blocked a couple of moves. But Brian Christopher is still in control. Right fist. Wolfie D in trouble. His challenge for the USWA heavyweight title not faring too well right now. I don't like it when Randy X is over there. He handed him something. Yeah, you can see it. Looks like brass nut. Christopher outside, and Wolfie D nails him with whatever it is on his right hand. Now calls Randy X over and passes it back outside. Now you see, he just put it in his pocket. Randy did. Christopher still hanging close to the ring. There he is. Wolfie D picking him up. Oh, my goodness. Now it's Christopher that's in trouble. The champion in danger. Losing his title here today. Oh, head into the turnbuckles. Wolfie D is right there with a right fist. Wolfie D coming at him. Brian moves out of the way. Now Wolfie D takes the right fist. And another right. Boy, what a battle these guys have got going, huh? Oh, caught him, but this time Brian Christopher did what Wolfie D earlier in the match thought he could do, but couldn't. Brian delivered. Christopher, reversed into the turnbuckle. Here he comes out of there. Takes the referee down. He was going to clothesline Wolfie. Wolfie ducked, and the referee was right there in the way and got hit. Now, Randy X rolling the referee out of the ring down on the floor. Christopher with a neck breaker. Brian Christopher climbing the ropes in the corner. Wolfie D rolling on the mat. Bryan on the top rope. Look out, he springs. Oh, he sits down, and Wolfie D has moved. Randy X now heading the hubcap in. Referee's down on the floor. Wolfie D puts the hubcap down in the center of the ring. Picks up. Oh, no, picks up Brian Christopher. Looks like he's trying to... That didn't work. Looked like he was going to pile drive him into the hubcap. Referee still down on the floor. Oh, Wolfie D feels the hubcap, and now Brian Christopher throws it out of the ring, down onto the floor. Now he wants to count, but the referee is still down here. Randy X wandering in the ring, grabs Brian from behind. That may have been a mistake, Randy. Christopher nails him, and now Queen Moesha jumps in there. She's got a belt in her hand. She went after Brian. Now she's out of the ring because Brian has the belt. Oh, my goodness. More of the Nation of Domination showing up around here as Hakeem Muhammad is going after Christopher. Christopher after him with a belt. The referee is still down at ringside. And we've got almost a free-for-all here, except it's Brian Christopher out taking on all of them. Now look, Queen Moesha jumps back in there after Brian. Brian grabs her by the hand. Here comes J.C. Ice. He's got something sprayed in a towel. He's got it wrapped around his face. Sprayed something on it there. Well, it smells like ether. Yep. And Brian Christopher is now out in the middle of the ring. We've got Wolfie D out in the middle of the ring. Brian Christopher is out. Bruno is out. The referee, Randy X, picking him up. What is this? Now Randy X helping him back into the ring. My goodness. He sees both men down. He's counting them. Count of 3. Up to 4. Both wrestlers out. Championship belt hangs in the balance. Counts at 8. There's a cover by Wolfie. Count at 2. Well, we got a new USWA heavyweight champion here, but my goodness, what an unsatisfactory way it has just occurred. Boy, you can really smell that ether in the wrestling area now. There's no doubt about that's what it was, as J.C. Ice came out with...
Now they got a champion they can be proud of.
Yeah, well, that isn't you, that's for sure. Let's take a break, and let's see if we can get some help for Brian out here. Looking over the card for this coming week at the big one. Looks like a good one. Here's a man that's going to be involved in that card at the Big One Expo Center coming up this week. Well, I tell you what, you've just successfully defended the unified title, and now all of a sudden you got to put it on the line here again.
Well, it looks like I had a little bit better luck than Brian Christopher did. Now, just, you know what? This is just getting to be completely ridiculous.
I agree.
I mean, this Nation of Domination stuff is way out of hand, and it needs to come to a stop. And this Wednesday night, I'm looking at putting this title up along the line against Mo, and now he's part of the Nation of Domination, so I can expect the same thing that Brian Christopher just went through. You're not fighting one, you're fighting the whole nation, apparently. Well, let me tell you guys something. I just saw what to expect in that match with Brian Christopher. So, Mo, I'm going to come loaded for bear, brother. I'm going to come with all guns blazing, if you know what I mean. Now, they got just a little bitty taste of that last week, but I promise you this, Mo, that is nothing. You know, we're getting real close to the New Year's. And everybody knows when it gets close to the New Year's, you see the king flying around on one of those Fireworks City rockets. Well, I promise you this, Mo, you're going to see that Wednesday night. If anything, if I mean absolutely anything looks like that Nation of Domination is going to get involved, you're going to see the king get on one of them big rockets, and I promise you I'll light you up like a Roman candle, and that's no joke.
Well, it's going to be a big night all around. I'm going to check the whole card here. Thank you for stopping by and the comments there. And again, congratulations on the victory here today. We've got, here's Mo.
Don't congratulate him yet, Dave Brown. Let me tell you something, Lawler. You said a lot out here about domination, nation of domination. That's right. Wolfie D just beat Brian Christopher in that ring. Let me tell you something. What Brian Christopher got is nothing compared to what you're going to get this Wednesday night. Now, I'm back in the USWA. I'm here to stay, and I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking around here. I'm going to do a whole lot of administering pain, and I'm going to start with you this Wednesday night.
Just remember what I said. Come on down there.
Unified title is going to be on the line. Thanks, King. I'm going to check this whole card out here. It's a big one.
If you don't mind, Dave, I understand you're going to do that. I see Corey Macklin's involved in another match. Can I wait out here? I just want to say something to Corey when he comes
sure.
in.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk Corey in just a minute. Let me run down the card here first. Opening match. Remember, it's 7:30 Wednesday night. Wednesday night at the Big One Expo Center. Great crowd last week, looking for more this time around. Mike Samples will be going against Bobby Bolton. Couple of tough wrestlers there. Should be a great opening match. Then a grudge match. And this is the loser gets 10 lashes with a scrap. Brickhouse Brown will be going against Kareem Olajuwon. Following that, you got a bounty match. Brian Christopher will be going against Big Akeem Muhammad. It's not all. The USWA tag titles are going to be on the line. Flash Flanagan and Stephen Dunn. A lot of folks thought there's no way they could be USWA tag champions, at least not for long. Well, they proved a lot of folks wrong. The titles will be on the line as Flanagan and Dunn will be going against Jamie Dundee, J.C. Ice, and Wolfie D from the Nation of Domination. That comes up Wednesday night. That's not all either. Special challenge match, and this one is going to be there's a career versus career stipulation on this that we'll be talking with Corey about a little bit later on. But it's going to be Corey Macklin. Jerry Lawler has agreed to be in his corner. Randy X will be the opponent, and Jamie Dundee, J.C. Ice will be in Randy X's corner. So that is the match that, and none of that's an I quit match. It's not one where you get a pin. It's one where one or the other says, no more, I quit. That's all there is. Again, more about this in a moment. Then the Unified World Title match. The King will put that just defended belt on the line again against Sir Mo as he takes on all challengers for the championship. That is the action coming up Wednesday night, Big One Expo Center. It is going to be something else. The giveaways, I don't want to forget about that. Lots of giveaways coming up. Parking is free all during December at the Big One Expo Center. You got what looks to be the world's biggest Christmas stocking here.
World's biggest Christmas stocking. You're right. Our friends with IC and the USWA got together here and put together, as you call it, the world's biggest Christmas stocking. There's over $200 worth of merchandise in this stocking. We're going to give that away down there this Wednesday night. Another brand new bicycle is going to be given away. We also got that big WWF WrestleFest game, the big video arcade game that they're going to be giving away. A lot of stuff for the fans between now and Christmas. And
all right. Very good. Do we have a giveaway here today? We want to do that now, or we want to do it later?
You know what? We've got, I happen to bring along some WWF T-shirts, and we got, I think we may even have a Ken Griffey rookie card. You know how much those are worth? Look, I see some of these guys over here's eyes getting real big. We're going to have some giveaways right here on the show in a little bit.
We can do that a little bit later on. All right. Well, I tell you what, if I could, and this is the main reason you've stayed here. Yeah, let me call Corey out, and let's talk about this situation. Now, we reviewed earlier what happened. I don't want to belabor this point, but Corey and I disagree on how the situation should be handled. And yeah, well, okay. Before we do that, though, let's take a look. There was a 10-man match, which you were involved in with Corey last week. Let's take a look at some highlights of what went on there, and maybe you'll understand even better why Corey has asked for the challenge. Watch this.
Yeah, just take a look at this. I mean, the action started right off the bat. As soon as everybody got off the ringside, I'm tickled to death that the cameraman focused mainly on the situation between Corey and Randy Hales. Just watch Corey. He said last week he was going to let his actions do his talking, and brother, they did. I mean, he wore Randy Hales' head out. Just try to pay close attention if you can. Well, there was a little shot of me lighting Reggie B. Fine up, and I don't want to even call him that, whatever that Nation of Domination name is, but I lit him up like a Roman candle there real briefly. But just watch Corey and Randy, and watch the expression on Randy Hales' face. I think even maybe a few of the fans got in the action here. Watch this. Randy Hales could not believe it. I mean, all of a sudden he realizes he's in there with a buzzsaw. Look at this.
Well, he hits a guy on the back of the head with a briefcase when Corey was just trying to help somebody out. I don't think maybe Randy realized just how mad Corey was. We did, but goodness.
Oh yeah, he was mad. Look at this. Oh, nice shot right there. You know, I'm gonna say something right here about Randy X or whatever you want to call himself. I'm surprised. I'm amazed that he wants to come back after this because, I mean, I thought after this match, Randy Hales would be saying I quit.
Well, I think Randy has had some problems and has made some very bad decisions in recent weeks, and I think this is just the latest one. Yeah, a little payback, huh?
I don't know if that's dust flying out of there or dandruff. Watch him wearing his head out. Get him, Corey. Yes. And a nice right hand just for good measure there. I loved it. Randy Hales, you know what? I mean, if it was just Corey Macklin against Randy Hales, look at it, he's busted him open with Randy's own briefcase. If it was just Corey Macklin against Randy Hales, I'd say there's no problem. The only problem, as you know, Dave, is the whole nation of domination.
Which you kind of mentioned to Corey last week, as a matter of fact, that was a problem. But that's one reason that he was part of the 10-man match instead of taking the chances on being out there alone with that nation of domination.
Yeah, and as you're going to see here, early in the evening, just wear that head out. Look at that. Early in the evening, they come out and said that that Jamie Dundee or whatever, one of the half of the Nation of Domination, was ill that evening, had a 113-degree temperature or some fever. Well, all of a sudden at the end of the match, when we got everything going, who shows up? Jamie Dundee.
Yeah.
Another ether job
pal
right
with
there.
the ether, like we saw here just a little bit earlier. Boy, he must have got ether on sale or something this week.
Yeah, I guarantee you guys, you want to be putting people to sleep, we're going to be putting some people to sleep around this Nation of Domination with our right hands.
Well, there's the pin, and Randy appeared to be the victor, but you saw what happened, and then it was Corey who clearly dominated the entire thing.
Yeah, there was domination, all right, and it was on the part of Corey Macklin.
Corey is, I think, probably, here he comes right here. Corey, Jerry, before you talk to him a little, I want to clear up everything. Corey, you and I have already talked today. You asked not to be part of the commentary of the show. I understand and respect your wishes on that. I still disagree. I think you're making a mistake getting in there with this guy. But again, I'm not going to talk about that too much. We respect your decision not to be part of the commentary today. But I know you did want to say a few things about the situation, and you got to be careful with this Nation of Domination.
Well, that's true.
Well, let me just say this before you get started, and I'll get out of here if you want. But I feel a little bit responsible for getting you into this situation because I'm the guy that came out here last week and said, "Hey, Corey, here's your opportunity to get Randy X." You know, and I felt you were going to be safe and secure when you're surrounded by four of us, me and Brian and Brickhouse and Dutch Mantell, and still look what happened. I mean, you know, there's so many of those guys, and now this idea of this match, Corey, when you're talking about, you know, I know the promotion loves to try to make everything sound big and exciting and grandiose. Well, when you say career versus career, I mean, that sounds big, but this is big, Corey. I mean, we're talking about the stipulation on this match is, and you signed it, and I think it's a mistake, just like Dave said, if you lose this match to Randy X, then you're not going to be out here, you're not going to be doing the TV show anymore. I mean, your days as a USWA announcer are over. Granted, if you win this match, if you make Randy X say he quits, then he's out of here. That's true. But, and I'll be in your corner and I'll watch your back as well as I can. But he's going to have somebody in his corner, and he's got that entire Nation of Domination, Corey. And I think the stakes are too high. I don't agree with you.
Well, I just want to say that, you know, Dave, I said last week that you and I have always been friends, and I hope regardless of this outcome,
yeah, we will be
the way that I wanted to, that hopefully we'll always be friends. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Now, Jared, I respect you. I got a great deal of respect for you. I think you're one of the greatest wrestlers that I've ever seen. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But this is not about Dave Brown. It's not about Jerry Lawler. It's about me. It's about Corey Macklin. And it's about my job, Dave. It's about my life. You know, when I was a little kid, I dreamed of always sitting right back here behind this desk, working along with you and working with Lance. And thanks to God and to guys like you, that dream has come true. And, yeah, thank you. And not only in this, Dave, I try to be successful. I want to be successful in everything I do. I work here in Memphis at the Silver Star News. You guys know that. I'm the advertising director there. Well, I want to be the best advertising executive that there is here in town. Even in my personal life, I want to be the best husband. I want to be the best father that I can be, you know, there at home. But there comes a time when a person's got to do what a man has got to do, definitely. Now, this coming Wednesday night, I'm going to have Randy Hales in the match. We're going to fight one-on-one. Now, last Wednesday night, you just saw the footage of what happened. I had him going. Well, last week, it all started, you showed that earlier. The match, none of this would have happened, Jerry, if Randy had to. What happened, of course, they jumped on Jerry, they jumped on Brian on breakout.
You were just trying to help.
Just trying to help. That's all I was trying to do. I just came out. I just simply grabbed Randy, pulled him off of Jerry, and that could have been the end of it. But no, he comes out, nails me with that stupid briefcase that he carries around here, and I did what I said I was going to do last Wednesday night. I grabbed that briefcase, Dave, and I beat him and had him bleeding from his head to his toes.
You delivered, there's no doubt about it.
He was hollering and he was begging for me to stop until all of a sudden, J.C. Ice comes running down there, and he beat me, not Randy Hales. Let me make that a point. Randy didn't beat me. J.C. Ice came down, and he beat me. Well, a couple of days ago, I called Eddie Martin, and I told Eddie, I said, hey, I don't want a 10-man tag. I don't want a tag team match. I just want a single match. I want Corey Macklin versus Randy Hales, or that Randy X, whatever he wants to call himself. And I want to have him one-on-one this coming Wednesday night at the big one. I told him, I said, Eddie, hey, it's either him or it's me. The street's not wide enough for me and Randy X. So coming up Wednesday night, that's right, it is career versus career. But let me say this. I've signed the contract. There are no loopholes in the contract. There's nothing, you know. If I don't win this thing, yeah. I'm not here. I won't be able to do this show again. I'm not around the USWA ever again. It's adios for me. I'm gone. But in the same token, if I beat Randy Hales, we don't have to put up with him around here. Yeah. And he's not at ringside with that NOD looking like an idiot that he really is looking like right now.
You're right. He can't be on television here, and he can't come out to ringside at the arenas with a Nation of Domination. But on the other hand, you're right. No loopholes in the contract. It's you against him. And if you lose, you can't do the show anymore, and I would hate to see that happen because I enjoy doing the show with you.
Well, thank you very much, buddy. And we're looking forward to taking care of Randy Hales, getting rid of him. I've asked the King to be in my corner. He's going to be down there in my corner Wednesday night. He's going to watch my back, and I'm going to take care of Randy Hales. This match will go until someone grabs that microphone and says, hey, I quit. I can't take it anymore. And let me tell you something, Randy. I've never quit anything in my life. And as long as I've got breath in my body, I'm going to take care of you. With all of these people behind me, we're going to do it Wednesday night down at the big one, okay?
Good luck to you, Corey. Thank you, King. We'll be back in a moment. Hey, hope you've enjoyed things so far. 2 title matches. And a lot of other things going on, too. Right now is not my favorite part of the show, I'm going to have to tell you, because this is the segment where the Nation of Domination has been granted the opportunity for...
I would just like to go ahead and make a special little thing here. I'd like to congratulate someone. I'd like to congratulate me for winning the USWA title all by myself. I told you I was going to do it. And people, I'm the greatest champion ever to be. And I know you got a champion to be proud of now. That's right. You know what, man? It's the Christmas season, man. And I'm in holiday spirits. Because I made a phone call, and I called the leader of the Nation of Domination. I said, Farouk, there's a man that I want to induct into the Nation of Domination. And we talked about it. And you know what? Because who this man is, he said he would let this man be in the Nation of Domination. You people shut your mouth while I induct a man that deserves it. So I'm going to get to give an early Christmas present today. And I get to give this early Christmas present to the newest member of the Nation of Domination. If he would come out here right now, Bill Superstar Dundee. Come on out here, man, and be in the Nation of Shocker. Come on out here, my friend, my brother, and my father, yes. The newest member of the Nation of Domination. And I've got a fine, fine name for you, Mr. Dundee.
Where's he at?
No, he ain't left. No, I told him to stay around. I had a present. There he is, yay! Superstar! Superstar! All right, now, Dad, look, man. Look, here you go, look. I called Farouk, man. I called Farouk, and he told me to think of a good name, and I'm going to get you a name. I'm going to get you a good name, man. You ready?
I have a name.
Look, do this right here.
It's Bill Dundee.
No, not no more. Bill Dundee. No.
You're 25, and I never butt into your business.
Yeah, right, so come on, be cool.
I ain't been in no Nation of Domination.
What?
I ain't.
It's your Christmas present from me to you. Hey,
No.
do you see what I told you? Listen to this. He called up Farouk. He had to beg to even get you in here.
man,
Now,
he
this
said
is
you
going to
could.
make your son happy.
He
I know
said
you've
you
never
could.
done nothing for him in your life, so why don't you do something for him now and make
Look,
him
just
happy
repeat
and
that to
join the
me. Just
nation?
say, by any means necessary.
Take a look at this guy. You got him thinking he ain't. And what are you? You was brought up in Hendersonville in a great big house. You never came from North Street, brother. He's got you thinking you're
I ain't got nothing. Look what I've got him.
You
I've got him money, and I've got titles. Look, if you're in the
What
nation,
he is and he ain't.
he is this.
I am this, man.
Yes, he is. And if you
No,
join,
come on,
you
man.
can be a
What's up?
champion.
No, man. You need to get in.
That's what you want.
Hey, don't you want to be a champion?
We'll make you something, man. We'll make you
I am
something.
not getting into this group, and that's all there is to that. I am not joining this thing.
Look, I'm telling you, you need to make your son just
I
a little
never
bit
liked
happy. I tell you what, you don't lay a hand on me. You don't lay a hand on me. Jamie, you don't have to worry about him. I'm fixing to take care of him right now. Why don't you roll?
Well, Wolfie's headed for the ring. Bill Dundee, right? He's in there with him. Where are they going? They're through the curtains there. Headed out. They're headed outside. They're outside. That's out in our parking lot, out beside the building. Out in the parking lot. And that's,
Come on, get him up,
Bill.
Get him up. There you
That's
go.
Bill
See,
choking
that's what
Wolfie.
he gets, Dave. That's what he gets when you turn your back on the nation. That's what you get. And I don't care if he is my dad. I am going to show him he does not turn his back on the nation.
That is absolutely horrible what you're just talking about, too. You would think you would want to help him, for heaven's sake, instead of go out and help beat him up with all these thugs in the Nation of Domination here. Oh, well, J.C. Ice out there now. I have no idea what he's saying, and I think it's probably just as well as, what are they? They've handcuffed Bill to something. Oh, that's a pole that holds up an entrance awning that looks like they've got him handcuffed to. And the Nation of Domination, all of them. If anybody's listening in the dressing room, we need some help in the side parking lot for Bill.
I bet next time he joins
The Nation of Domination continues to work on him out there. JC looking at the camera yelling, not realizing we can't. Oh, there's some help. Stephen Dunn, Lawler is out there. Flash Flanagan. And apparently Nation of Domination has been run off. Let's take a break. We'll try to get everything organized, and we'll come back and continue with USWA action. Let's see if we can get Bill unhandcuffed, too. All right, we're still going to, I don't know exactly what the situation is with Bill out there. Do they have him loose yet? Well, no, they're still some help around in there to maybe keep the Nation of Domination away. Have they got a key? We'll find somebody with a key to get him loose. Tell you, while they're still working on that, let us check the USWA on tour. Holiday season, and the USWA is going to be in action in a bunch of places. Wednesday night, of course, don't forget at the Big One Expo Center, lots of giveaways out there. And I'm told, by the way, that everything that's left is going to be given away this week at the Big One Expo Center. There'll be an autograph session there, unified world title match, at career versus career match, and parking is free all during the month of December at the Big One Expo Center. It is Wednesday night. We'll have the complete card there coming up for you just a little bit later. Thursday night, December 19th, USWA Wrestling happy to be back at Lady Luck Casino down near the bridge, West Helena, Arkansas Bridge. 8 o'clock is wrestling time at the Lady Luck Casino. Psycho Sid will be there. He will be defending the WWF World Championship. The unified title will be at stake. USWA tag titles. Lawler will be there. Brian Christopher, Flash Flanagan, Stephen Dunn, Bill Dundee, the Nation of Domination, Sir Mo. What an all-star cast coming up in West Helena on Thursday night, December 19th. That's this coming Thursday. Then, Thursday night, December 26th, it'll be the night after Christmas. The Christmas day is over and all of that. Everybody's kind of recovered a little bit from all the presents and the eggnog. So make it on to Clarksdale, Mississippi's Civic Auditorium. Pick up your tickets in advance and save $1. Brian Christopher, Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee, Sir Mo of the Nation of Domination, all in Clarksdale on Thursday, December 26th. 3rd of January in the brand new year of 1997, Ripley, Mississippi High School at 7:30. Advance tickets are on sale at the high school. Again, pick them up ahead of time and you save $1. And the USWA is coming soon to a bunch of places. Batesville, Mississippi at South Panola High School. That's sponsored by the South Panola Tigers Athletic Booster Club. And in Tiptonville, Tennessee at the National Guard Armory. And in Jackson, Tennessee at Northside High School. And also USW action will be returning to the Sheraton Casino very, very soon, too. That is all the action coming up. Situation outside is that... well, there's still don't have okay, we got a security guard there, and we're going to get Bill released.
All right.
And yeah, all right. Well, we got him free. That's good. Let's take a break. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, I've got an interview scheduled here, but Bill Dundee has asked for a microphone to say something. I think we have a microphone there. So let's hear what Bill has to say. Well, apparently not. Here's Brian Christopher.
Dave, right now, before you do anything else, I want to do something. I want to get a camera to come with me because I'm heading outside. Right now, I got something I want to ask Bill Dundee. I need to talk to him. So get a camera on me right now. We're going out there.
All right, well, he's asked to say something anyway, so maybe this will work out just fine. Brian is headed for the area where Bill is. And there it goes. There's our door to the parking lot once again.
Bill.
And there is Bill, still out there.
I seen what happened to you out here. I saw him handcuff you to this pole. And what I want to ask of you right now, I know we hadn't got along in the past, but I saw what happened. Your own flesh and blood. Your own son did this to you. They sat there and they beat on you, they stomped on you, and he sat back and watched it all happen. Now, what I want to ask you, Bill, is I've been looking for anybody that would be my partner to take care of the Nation of Domination. Any of them. And right now, I'm asking you, will you be my partner, and we'll get Jamie, your own son, and Wolfie D. You don't have to hit him if you don't want to. Leave it up to me, but I want a partner that's going to be in there to take them on 2-on-2. No more jumping in the back. You don't understand what I'm saying? I'm sick of that. I know you are, too. So come on, will you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it, but this is it. Jimmy.
So you'll do it.
My hat. You made your bed, son, so you got to lay in it. And like the man says, I don't have to hit you, but this is professional wrestling. This is what it's all about. You have actually chose Wolfie D over your old dad here. Well, that's fine. You're making your bed and you're laying in it. But I'm holding you responsible, Wolfie D. You've got that boy's head all screwed up and he don't know what he's doing. And you're damn right I'm going to be your partner. So Wednesday night at the big one, Wolfie D, I'm going to do what I started a year ago, and you know what I'm talking about. They're going to come and get you in a box, boy.
Oh, yeah, N.O.D., you're going to be D.O.A. when we get through with you, dead on arrival.
All right, let's get a match underway here in the ring right here. The pairing made there, as Brian has asked for, and Bill Dundee has agreed to be his partner. So they will be partners against Wolfie D and J.C. Ice. Meanwhile, we got a match here today. Mo from Men on a Mission going against Brickhouse Brown. Referee is Downtown Bruno. This part of the Nation of Domination is out here anyway. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. Well, if you're going to do this, you're going to have to learn one important thing about television, Reggie. Kareem, is you need a microphone or we're not going to be able to hear a word you say. Which might be a good idea. Mo from Men on a Mission against Brickhouse Brown.
If I want your opinion, I will give it to you. Come on, Mo. Do something bad to that boy.
Oh, up in the air with a big drop kick. Brickhouse Brown down on the mat. Cover. Count is 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. It looked like Mo was going to get a quick pin here and a victory over Brickhouse Brown.
The referee got to count faster.
Brickhouse, a tough veteran.
Brickhouse better come to his senses. I've been trying my best to get him to join the Nation, but he keep on perpetrating.
We remember his comments. We remember exactly what he said to you.
Dolo Brown better get his act together.
Yeah, he said he had no respect for what you were doing, no respect for the Nation of Domination.
Look at him up there cheating, kicking him with the point of the boot. Come on, Mo, baby.
Brickhouse. That's the down reverse neck breaker. Great move by Brickhouse Brown. And Mo is in trouble now. Brickhouse.
Come on, Mo.
Ooh, disastrous. Down center of the ring. Brickhouse Brown drops down on it. Can he go for a cover? Nope, not now. He doesn't.
Come on, Nation. I hate Brickhouse Brown nowadays. I told him everything he knew. That he knows, brother.
Well, that's the word from Kareem Olajuwon.
Come on, Mo.
Formerly known as Reggie B. Fine.
My name is not Reggie B. Fine.
I said formerly known as, you know.
I mean, don't make me mad. I'm already mad at Brickhouse. He won't come to his senses.
Well, I'm not too happy you're out here either. Oh, reverses Brickhouse into the rope.
There you go, baby. He's a piece of trash. Get down and count, referee.
Oh, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2. Brickhouse got his hand over the rope. He's almost under the ropes when the pin started. So this one continues.
Hey, break it up. 1, 2, 3. If you go 5, what's wrong with Brickhouse? You shut up. If he had an opportunity to do like somebody tell him to do, he'll be all right.
You know, when we look at you, when we look at Randy Hales, when we look at Miss Texas, and a lot of
Queen
other
Moesha
folks,
to you.
we really wonder what's wrong with whom. And maybe it's not Brickhouse Brown there's something wrong with, huh?
One thing, Brickhouse better come to his senses. It's going to be too late for him. You're disqualified, Doctor. Right now. Got 5 disqualified.
Referee warning Sir Mo.
Come on, Mo.
By Brickhouse. He comes up with a drop kick and a good one. And Sir Mo off his feet hits the mat.
Come on, baby.
Side sweep, the Russian sweep that puts him down to the mat. Does he go for the cover? Brickhouse going for the ropes. I don't know. Maybe he should have gone for the cover there. Look out. Reggie B. Kareem Olajuwon jumps into the ring. Now that's going to be a disqualification. There's that Nation of Domination thing again. Oh, Reggie, come on. He's off that belt. He goes to work on Brickhouse Brown. The Nation of Domination. One of them is about to lose a match, so the other one jumps in there and interferes. The only good thing I feel about it is that Brickhouse Brown is going to get the win here on disqualification. Mo now holding Brickhouse Brown down while Reggie works on it.
Shut up, you want him. I want him.
The Nation of Domination runs wild in the USWA today and in recent weeks. Here's Steve Dunn in to help out. And all of a sudden, Mr. Olajuwon and Sir Mo decide it's time to get out of the ring. Brickhouse is a winner. It's confirmed by the referee by disqualification. Let us take a break. We will be back with more USWA action. Don't forget, a great tag team match still scheduled. All right, that match has been added, by the way, to the big card, which is coming up this week. Tell you what, before we go any further, we've got several things to do here, but I also like to give away some of these prizes. Here's Elliot Pollock right here. You've got several good things. The King said, yeah, Ken Griffey rookie card, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card right here. Baseball card. Also, there did I see some? Several baseball cards. A couple of interesting things. As people came in today, there's no purchase necessary for this. And by the way, the giveaways at the big one, no purchase necessary either. But everybody was given part of a ticket, right? And we're going to do a drawing right here and give away some of these things. What do you want to give away first? How about the? Oh my goodness, this is a Score 1989 rookie and traded card set. This is a set right here. Let's give this one away first, all right?
Taking out all the ones with your name.
Okay, my name's not in here. Oh, goodness gracious. Can't win anything. All right, everybody ready? 814-455-1. You got that ticket? Is that your ticket? Come on up, young man. All right, let me see your ticket here. 814-445-1. That's it. Congratulations. What's your name?
Wade.
Wade? Very good. Congratulations, and I hope you enjoy that. All right? I got the same thing. No. Thank you, Wade. Congratulations to you. Here's the king. Looks like you got some shirts to give away, too. All right. Yeah, what is this? Baseball puzzle and cards, 1986 highlights. So these are not just recent ones. These are some that have been around a while. 4513. All right, the king's calling the number.
814-4513.
Here he comes. Another youngster. This is great. There you go. What's your name? Mikey, congratulations to you. There's your card set. Now, you want to save the Ken Griffey for last here? Want to give away some shirts?
WWF shirts I brought back.
WWF shirt, all right. And that number is 814-4517. Hey, another one. You guys are part of a youth hockey league, right? Got a bunch of you with us today. What's your name?
Bradley.
Bradley, congratulations to you. All right, another shirt. You got the ticket?
814-4554.
All right, Christmas season giveaway here from the USWA.
554, all right.
Hey, lots of youngsters here. What's your name?
William.
William, all right, congratulations, William. All right, we're running out of time. We got one more shirt, 814-4564. Young man right here. And then we'll give away this Ken Griffey card, and we'll give you the complete card. Your name, sir? Brent?
Brandon.
Brandon, I'm sorry. All right, very good. Congratulations to you, Brandon. Last one, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. The number, you call it out.
Let me see the rookie.
Oh, okay, well, I'll call the number, 814-4510. Oh, I heard everybody say. Who's got it? You got it? Another member of the hockey team here. That is it. And your name, sir?
Mitch.
Mitch, congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. More giveaways at the Big One Expo Center.
On Wednesday night, everything must be given away that we have.
Very good. No purchase necessary. 7:30. Look at the card. It all begins at the Big One Expo Center. Mike Samples goes against Bobby Bolton in the opening match. Next match of the night, Brickhouse Brown going against Kareem Olajuwon. Kareem says he's not happy with Brickhouse Brown. I don't think Brickhouse too happy with him either. Brian Christopher will be going against Akeem Muhammad in a bounty match. USWA tag titles at stake. Flash Flanagan and Stephen Dunn against PG-13. That should be a good match. Then, special challenge match. It's career against career. Corey Macklin with Jerry Lawler in his corner will be going against one-on-one Randy X, Jamie Dundee, JC Ice will be in his corner. If Randy loses, then he can't be on this television anymore. He can't come out to the ring with a Nation of Domination at the arenas. However, if Corey loses, he won't be doing the television show anymore. That is the career versus career. It's an I quit match. First man to say no more I quit. That will be the man who loses a match and loses his career. Unified World Title match. The King will be putting the belt on the line against Sir Mo. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I have confirmation this match has been added. It's going to be Brian Christopher and Bill Dundee going against the Nation of Domination. That, speaking of whom, have now arrived right here. We don't have a lot of time, let me tell you, so say what you want and get out of here.
What, Bill Dundee, I heard you out here talking. No, man, I didn't choose nothing. You chose, man. I gave you the opportunity to join my side, but you turned your back on me, and that's what happens when you turn your back on the Nation of Domination. And Brian Christopher, you little crybaby, snot-nosed punks, you've been out here 4 weeks in a row begging for a tag team partner. Please be my partner. Please be my partner. Well, you got you a partner, and I hope you and your partner show up Wednesday night to deal with the Nation of Domination. That's right. And Bill Dundee, I thought we buried the hatchet a long time ago. Well, it looks like it's going to be dug up this Wednesday night, and me and you got a lot of bones to pick with each other, don't we? Well, you people thought that last week was wild. Well, I'm telling you something. You better come there this week because it's going to be even wilder because me and JC Ice are going to pull out all the stops. We're going to bring everything we got. That means hubcaps, chains, everything we can do. Bill Dundee, I'm going to take that knife and stick it where the sun don't shine. You're exactly right. And we're going to leave the USWA Tag Team Champions. Then we're going to face you, Brian Christopher and Bill Dundee.
And don't forget, I got Brickhouse. I'm going to do something bad to that. I'm going to whoop him like a dog.
Turncoat sucker.
It's coming up this week in the USWA. We'll be back. I'm going to interview you, I gave Corey the opportunity to say what he wanted to say. I'm going to give you the opportunity, too. You've got your career's on the line, and I think you know who most folks are going to be pulling for.
Dave Brown, I'm not going to come out here, and I'm not going to yell, and I'm not going to scream. This is intended for Corey Macklin and only Corey Macklin. Corey, I heard you come out here. I heard what you said. Corey Macklin talked about how he wanted to be successful. He talked about how he was a successful announcer. Well, Dave, if you tell the truth, you and I both know as an announcer, Corey Macklin sucks.
That's not true, and you stop that.
Corey Macklin said he wants to be successful in his personal life as a husband. As a husband, we know better than that, don't we, Corey?
You want to talk about the match or not?
It comes down to this, Dave. Corey Macklin says he's not doing it for the money. He's doing it for the ego. Well, let me tell you something. This is fun for Corey Macklin. Since I was 10 years old, I've said it before, this has been my life. So let me tell you something. This coming week, career versus career, Corey Macklin, I can promise you my life's at stake. And you will be screaming and yelling and saying I quit, because I won't quit. I won't quit wrestling unless I breathe my last breath, and that's not going to be happening. You'll need to find a new announcer partner, Dave Brown, because Corey Macklin is finished.
That new announcing partner is not going to be you, and I don't appreciate some of your comments about Corey. You know that's not true. I'm wondering about some of the decisions that you've been making here. We've got a tag team match coming up. Tony Falk, Iron Mike Samples headed for the ring right now. Well, I'm about talked out. I want to see some action here.
You're going to see some action. Mike Samples, you know, my career is not going to be complete until I wear those USWA Tag Team Championship belts, and I'm going to try out Tony Falk today as my partner. If he gets the job done, we're going to be the new champions. If not, well, maybe you might have to be. I'm going to be a champion one way or the other.
Well, we'll see. You won't be the champions after today. This is a non-title match coming up here. We have had 2 title matches already today. Flash Flanagan and Stephen Dunn will be coming in here, but the tag team titles are not at stake. Stephen and Flash are, of course, USWA Tag Team Champions. Samples and, well, Samples right about one thing. If he and Falk can defeat the champions here today, then it would certainly argue heavily for them to get a championship rematch. But they will not be tag champions no matter what happens today. Stephen Dunn, Flash Flanagan. Stephen Dunn came into this area from the Pacific Northwest, out around Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington. He came back in here, teamed up with Flash Flanagan. Flash, young wrestler. And I think a lot of folks were frankly very surprised when they became tag champions. But they have been good ones. They've defended themselves. They're defending them well, they're not defending them today, but they will be defending them days ahead of the USWA. They have been great representatives. Stephen Dunn had just a few words about this situation. Let's listen to Stephen right now.
Let me tell you something, boys. Jamie Dundee, Wolfie D, you think you're your Nation of Domination is going to run roughshod over the entire USWA? Well, let me smarten you boys up to something. Next week, you got a shot at these titles right here. Well, let me tell you something. When it's all said and done, when the smoke clears, me and Flash are still going to be the champions.
Nation of Domination. Oh, my goodness, look at that move. Stephen Dunn, sort of as a vault for Flash Flanagan, who went out onto the floor over the ropes after Mike Samples and Tony Falk. Samples now back in the ring. Samples and Falk, both of these guys are tough customers, let me tell you. Stephen Dunn going after Mike Samples, got him back into the ropes. Samples reverses him into the ropes across the way, catches him with a knee. Mike Samples hammers him down to the mat. Time is becoming a very serious factor in this match. When we get to the predetermined expiration of time, of course, we have to be off the air on time, so we'll have to ring the bell at the expiration of time limit. We have less than 2 minutes, probably closer to a minute by now, left in the match. as the action continues. Tony Falk is in there against Stephen Dunn. Tag is made. Here's Mike Samples. Falk holds Stephen Dunn up while Samples brings the boot up to the midsection. Samples is vicious. Stephen Dunn staggered. Back onto the ropes. Tag is made. Here comes Tony Falk. And again, they double team on the exchange. We have 1 minute. 1 minute left in the time limit. Stephen Dunn reverses Tony Falk at the turnbuckles. Over toward the corner. Can he get the tag on Flanagan as time winds down? Flanagan comes in. Goes after Tony Falk. Fires him across the way. Over the back, Tony Falk. Here comes Mike Samples in. Flanagan goes after him. We got them all four in the ring. Samples knocked through the ropes. Flanagan down on the floor after him. Tony Falk, Stephen Dunn in the ring. Referee downtown Bruno watching the situation. We've got about 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds and we'll have to ring the bell. Mike Samples thrown down on the floor down here after he was run into a ring post. Flanagan goes after Tony Falk, trying to get him off his feet. Can't do it. Sets him up for Stephen Dunn. There's a count of 1, 2, 3. They've got a victory. They had about 10 seconds left in the time limit, but Stephen Dunn and Flash Flanagan come through with a pin and a victory here in this tag team match today. We'll be back with more USWA commentary in a moment. Don't go away just yet. This is one of those weeks you're going to want to make sure the family's at the Big One Expo Center Wednesday night, 7:30. Special autograph session at 7 o'clock. Lots of giveaways. No purchase necessary for that. The video game's going to be given away this week. Everything's left going to be given away, and great wrestling action.
I'll tell you something else going to be given away. A butt kicking is going to be given to the Nation of Domination down there Wednesday night. I want you guys to open your eyes and take a look around. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We may not have a nation yet, but we're working on a pretty good state right now, and we're growing all the time. So let me tell you something. Wednesday night, like I said, we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff, and the main thing is a butt kicking to the Nation of Domination.
Going to be wild action, Corey. I'll be looking for you, I hope, in this chair next week.
We're going to make Randy X quit down there Wednesday night. I'll see you next week.
Be looking for it. Thank you, Corey. For Corey, I'm Dave Brown. Till next week, so long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.
Are we okay?